Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, follow your usual morning rituals, completely unaware that with every passing minute, you might be unknowingly cutting years off your life. Far-fetched? Think again. What if the seemingly innocent actions you take within that crucial first hour of waking could dictate whether you celebrate your 90th birthday or fall tragically short? In this compelling exposé, I'm about to unveil 8 astonishing morning habits consistently practiced by individuals who effortlessly live well into their 90s and beyond. Forget complex lifestyle overhauls or expensive treatments. One of these habits surprisingly demands just 30 seconds of your time, yet holds the power to add years to your life. This isn't information your doctor typically shares, but the evidence, remarkably, is undeniable. Allow me to introduce you to James, a remarkable 93-year-old who, against all odds, completely reshaped his health trajectory by embracing these very habits. While many of his contemporaries grapple with debilitating age-related issues, James not only endures but flourishes, living independently and maintaining an active, fulfilling life. His profound secret? It invariably traces back to his actions within that pivotal first hour after waking. Are you prepared to uncover the morning routine that could profoundly revolutionize your health after 60? Brace yourself, because we're about to delve into habit number 7, and it just might leave you stunned. It's important to note, the insights shared here are for educational purposes only, meticulously compiled from open sources, and should never replace professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor for any health-related concerns. If you find this content valuable, please subscribe and let us know where you're watching from in the comments. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on future revelations. We'd genuinely love to connect with you. Now, let's unveil habit number 1, gentle movement before breakfast. Rheumatologists at the prestigious Mayo Clinic have made a groundbreaking discovery. Gentle morning movement can significantly reduce joint deterioration in seniors by an astounding 65%. Dr. Lisa Monroe, the chief of geriatric medicine at Mayo Clinic, elucidated, "Our extensive research indicates that engaging in movement during the morning, prior to eating, triggers a crucial process called autophagy, essentially a profound cellular cleaning vital for optimal joint health. We've consistently observed remarkable differences in inflammatory markers between seniors who engage in pre-breakfast exercise and those who consume food first. This very approach dramatically transformed the life of Harriet, a 68-year-old woman grappling with severe arthritis, pain, and facing imminent knee replacement surgery. As a desperate last measure, her physical therapist suggested just 7 minutes of gentle movement immediately upon waking, before any food or drink. Astonishingly, within 3 months, Harriet's pain diminished so profoundly that her surgery was ultimately canceled. "I genuinely believed my active days were behind me," Harriet shared, her voice filled with relief. "Now I can joyfully play with my grandchildren again." And it all blossomed from those precious few minutes of morning activity. Here, then, is your actionable plan. Tomorrow morning, after hydrating with water, but before consuming any food or coffee, dedicate a mere 5 to 10 minutes to gentle movements, specifically designed to lubricate your joints. Remember, this isn't about rigorous, strenuous exercise. It's about movements that simply feel good and promote fluidity. Begin by trying slow, deliberate circular motions with your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and wrists. Stand and gently sway side to side. Touch your toes if possible, or simply bend forward slightly. The overarching goal is continuous, gentle movement that gradually awakens your joints and muscles. Take note of how stiff you might feel first thing in the morning. It's a significant indicator you shouldn't ignore. This brief window of opportunity triggers crucial longevity pathways that, surprisingly, remain dormant if you stay completely still. Will you commit a few minutes tomorrow to actively safeguarding your joints for years to come? Imagine the freedom of moving effortlessly at 85 or even 90. Those who achieve this aren't merely fortunate. They consistently practice this profound morning ritual. Will you join their ranks? Now, let's explore habit. Number 2, drinking water immediately after waking. Consider what's transpiring within your body right now. If you haven't consumed water yet today, your blood is, quite literally, thickening, imposing dangerous pressure on your heart and brain. The very first action centenarians take upon waking isn't reaching for their phone or switching on the TV. It's drinking water. And the timing, critically, is everything. Leading nephrologists and longevity researchers at Harvard Medical School have unveiled a stark truth. Overnight dehydration dramatically accelerates aging by a staggering 31%. Dr. Jessica Rothman, the esteemed director of renal health at Harvard, explains, during sleep, your body undergoes progressive dehydration, creating a condition we term morning blood sludging. This forces your heart to work significantly harder and inflicts damage upon the delicate small blood vessels in the brain and kidneys. This cumulative damage, over time, profoundly accelerates the aging process. Consider Sylvia's remarkable story. At 72, she was plagued by chronic kidney issues, relentless fatigue, and distressing memory lapses. Her doctors were seriously contemplating dialysis, yet, when she began drinking 16 ounces of water immediately upon waking, before even rising from bed, her kidney function astonishingly improved by 28% in just 60 days. My doctor simply couldn't believe the transformation in my blood work, Sylvia recounted. He asked what medication I was taking, and I told him, just water, first thing in the morning. Here's your actionable plan, starting tomorrow morning. Before bed, place a full glass of water on your nightstand. The very instant you open your eyes, before your feet even touch the floor, drink the entire glass. No coffee, no tea, just water. Room temperature is ideal, as cold water can shock your system. Make this an absolute non-negotiable ritual, as vital as brushing your teeth. Your organs are desperately awaiting hydration after hours of sleep. Don't make them wait another minute. Can you commit to this incredibly simple habit that could dramatically enhance your kidney function and cardiovascular health? The longest-lived people in the world certainly do. This leads us to habit number 3, a 30-second breathing exercise, specifically the 4-7-8 technique. What if I told you that the way you breathe each morning can intrinsically set your stress levels for the entire day, potentially even influencing your lifespan? Research emanating from regions famously known as blue zones, where individuals frequently live past 100, reveals that centenarians consistently employ particular breathing techniques that have been shown to lower cellular stress by an impressive 48%. Dr. Michael Cohen, who explores longevity practices in Sardinia, Italy, notes, "We've found marked differences in inflammatory markers and stress hormones between those who engage in intentional morning breathing and those who don't." This remarkably simple practice appears to activate the vagus nerve, sending a crucial signal to your body that it's safe to prioritize longevity rather than merely survival. In Sardinia's rugged mountain communities, where men frequently live into their late 90s, a fascinating morning ritual among the elders has been consistently observed. Every morning, before undertaking any other activity, they emerge from their homes and engage in deep, rhythmic breaths. When researchers meticulously examined their heart rate variability and cortisol levels, they noted surprising similarities to individuals significantly younger. One 96-year-old shepherd shared, I breathe in the morning to get my body ready for a good day. He profoundly added, if I skip this, I notice by noon my energy drops and my mind gets fuzzy. Here's a 30-second practice that could genuinely transform your health. Right after drinking your morning water, and ideally while exposed to natural light, try the renowned 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Then, fully exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds, making a gentle whooshing sound. Repeat this cycle 3 to 4 times. These mere 30 seconds serve to signal your body to activate pathways promoting profound longevity rather than triggering stress responses. This practice may appear deceptively simple, but compelling scientific evidence rigorously supports its significant effects on blood pressure, inflammation, and stress hormones. Will you commit to sparing these 30 seconds tomorrow morning? It might prove to be one of the best health investments you ever make. Are you breathing fully as you read this? Likely not. Most of us utilize only a fraction of our lung capacity. Begin changing that tomorrow morning. Beyond these habits, let's consider another critical aspect: your morning meal. Is your breakfast unknowingly sabotaging your chances of living past 90? Tragically, the typical American breakfast often accelerates the aging process, a fact many remain oblivious to until it's too late. Nutritional experts in gerontology have meticulously pinpointed specific breakfast habits prevalent in long-lived communities that actively slow down aging. This brings us to habit number 4, a high-protein, high-fiber breakfast. According to Dr. Valerie Richardson, the esteemed lead researcher at the Longevity Nutrition Institute, inflammatory markers can be dramatically reduced by up to 53% with this dietary approach. She emphatically points out, the very first meal of the day establishes crucial metabolic patterns that influence everything from insulin sensitivity to insidious microinflammation levels. Our research unequivocally indicates that a breakfast providing at least 25 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber actively fosters a metabolic setting that champions cellular repair instead of damage. Consider Gerald's compelling story. At 68, he received a diagnosis of prediabetes, accompanied by alarmingly increasing inflammatory markers. Although he wasn't overweight, his doctor predicted he would develop full-blown diabetes within 2 years. Rather than immediately starting medication, Gerald collaborated with a nutritionist to fundamentally change his breakfast routine. He wisely replaced his usual toast and coffee with a breakfast deliberately rich in protein and fiber. A mere 6 months later, his blood markers had astonishingly normalized completely. The only thing I changed was breakfast, Gerald emphasized. His doctor was genuinely amazed that altering just one meal could so effectively reverse these worrying trends. Here, then, is the precise formula for a morning meal that actively promotes longevity. Combine a high-quality protein source like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a plant-based protein with fiber-rich foods such as berries, chia seeds, oats, or a portion of vegetables. Additionally, include a source of healthy fat, perhaps avocado, nuts, or a drizzle of olive oil. Crucially, steer clear of refined carbohydrates before 10 or 11 a.m., as they cause rapid insulin spikes that unfortunately accelerate aging. Can you commit to making this pivotal change tomorrow morning? The inherent beauty of this habit is that it demands no extra time. You are already having breakfast. You are simply changing what you eat to activate crucial longevity pathways instead of inflammatory ones. Is sticking with your current breakfast genuinely worth risking your health after age 70? Make the switch tomorrow, and you'll notice a discernible difference in just a few days. What will you choose for breakfast tomorrow? This seemingly small decision truly has a profound impact over the years. Let's move on to habit number 5, morning social connection. Morning rituals, surprisingly, can be more effective than any supplement for achieving a long life. A significant yet often overlooked part of this is meaningful human connection. Many people tragically underestimate how the timing of this connection profoundly impacts its benefits. Isolation, staggeringly, can harm your body as much as smoking 15 cigarettes daily. An extensive 80-year Harvard study meticulously found that morning social interactions extend life more effectively than even quitting smoking or regular exercise. Dr. Robert Miller, who spearheaded recent phases of this groundbreaking research, noted that participants who socialized meaningfully before 10 a.m. exhibited a remarkable 29% lower overall mortality rate throughout the study. Morning interactions, it appears, strategically initiate patterns in neurotransmitters that provide sustained benefits to both the cardiovascular and immune systems throughout the entire day. In Okinawa, Japan, a region boasting some of the world's longest-lived individuals, research has uncovered a fascinating morning tradition among residents. Neighbors consistently gather briefly, even if only for 5 minutes of genuine conversation. One 97-year-old explained, "If I don't speak to someone in the morning, the rest of my day just feels wrong. We check on each other every morning, and it's our secret to longevity." When researchers meticulously compared her inflammatory markers to those of socially isolated seniors, the stark differences made her appear biologically decades younger. Here are 3 simple, accessible ways to effortlessly weave this life-lengthening habit into your own morning routine. First, make a quick phone call to a friend or family member. Even 3 minutes is enough. Second, if you live with others, establish a simple morning check-in ritual instead of just passing each other by. Third, if you live alone, proactively plan a regular morning morning meetup with neighbors or friends, even if it's just once a week to start. If these options are unavailable, even a friendly, brief chat with a barista or a store clerk can surprisingly trigger some similar biological benefits. Make these human interactions a priority every single morning. Just like brushing your teeth, will you commit to making this choice tomorrow? Your body genuinely cannot thrive without it, even with a strict supplement or exercise routine. Who will you reach out to tomorrow morning? Your body is eagerly awaiting this vital signal to kickstart longevity pathways. Let's proceed to habit number 6. Getting natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. This is crucial to consider. Do you already do it? If not, when will you truly begin? Tomorrow morning could unequivocally mark the beginning of your transformation with this powerful habit. Immediate exposure to natural morning light. You might, without realizing it, disrupt your circadian rhythm every single morning. If you aren't getting natural light within 30 minutes of waking up, you are inadvertently missing out on one of the most impactful longevity triggers identified by dedicated researchers. According to compelling studies from the National Institute on Aging, morning sunlight exposure within 30 minutes of waking astonishingly boosts melatonin production later in the day by a remarkable 73%. Dr. Andrew Peterson, the esteemed lead researcher on circadian health and aging, clarifies, morning sunlight exposure initiates a cascade of vital hormonal processes that profoundly influence everything from sleep quality to metabolism and even cognitive function for the subsequent 24 hours. Skipping this crucial morning light trigger significantly raises the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases after age 70 by an alarming 37%. Consider Benjamin's situation. At 75, he had battled chronic insomnia that had persisted for decades. He had tried every conceivable remedy, from prescription sleep aids to costly supplements, yet nothing provided long-term relief. Then his doctor suggested a deceptively simple change. Spend 10 minutes outside immediately after waking, regardless of the weather. Within an astonishing 2 weeks, Benjamin found himself falling asleep faster and, critically, staying asleep longer. What surprised him most were the unexpected, widespread benefits. His blood pressure dropped by an impressive 15 points, and his debilitating afternoon energy crash vanished completely. All this simply from sitting on his porch with his morning coffee instead of remaining indoors. Do not delay in adopting this life-changing habit. Tomorrow morning, make it your unwavering mission to expose yourself to natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. Even on overcast days, outdoor light is 50 to 100 times brighter than indoor lighting and delivers the crucial wavelengths your brain desperately needs. If mobility is an issue, merely sitting by an open window can still offer significant benefits. During winter months or inclement weather, consider a medical-grade light therapy lamp as a supplement, though natural light always remains the optimal choice. This isn't just about improving sleep, it's about fundamentally resetting your entire biological clock to slow down aging at the cellular level. Are you truly ready to give your body this invaluable gift tomorrow morning? What, realistically, is stopping you from stepping outside tomorrow? Your body is eagerly awaiting this signal to optimize your health. Finally, we arrive at habit number 7, directed gratitude toward your body. A remarkably common mental habit consistently observed among individuals in their 90s is the unwavering practice of gratitude each morning, without exception. However, this isn't just any gratitude, it's a specific form. Isn't the typical be thankful advice you've heard before. There's a specific technique that actively stimulates longevity pathways in both the brain and body. Neuroscientists at Yale University have made a profound discovery. Practicing gratitude in the morning can literally rewire the aging brain, concurrently lowering cortisol levels by an impressive 23%. Dr. Sarah Jenkins, an esteemed expert in neuroplasticity among older adults, observes, we can distinctly observe quantifiable brain changes on fMRI scans when seniors consistently engage in directed gratitude each morning. The prefrontal cortex, which is absolutely vital for robust decision-making and emotional control, demonstrates activity levels remarkably similar to much younger brains. But the timing is critical. The positive effect is significantly enhanced when gratitude is meticulously practiced within an hour of waking. Patricia's remarkable experience highlights this profoundly. At 74, she grappled with hypertension that stubbornly refused to respond well to medication, causing her cardiologist significant concern for her heart health. Upon discovering compelling research on gratitude, Patricia initiated a simple yet powerful morning gratitude practice, meticulously focused on her body and overall health. In just 3 months, her blood pressure stabilized, and her heart rate variability, a crucial indicator of robust cardiovascular health, improved by an astounding 31%. My doctor inquired about any medication changes, Patricia shared. He was openly doubtful when I told him it was just my morning therapy. He consistently observed the results over time. Here is the precise 2-minute gratitude practice that fundamentally transformed Patricia's health. Right after completing your breathing exercises, gently place your hand over your heart. Then, identify 3 specific body parts for which you are genuinely thankful and clearly articulate why. For instance, you might say, I am profoundly grateful for my eyes that allow me to see my grandchildren's joyful faces. I am thankful for my legs that still faithfully carry me to incredible places. I am deeply appreciative of my heart that has so faithfully supported me all these years. The profound secret lies in being specific and meticulously directing your gratitude to your body, not merely to general circumstances. This isn't whimsical. It actively creates a measurable, positive shift in nervous system function, impacting everything from inflammation to your immune response. Will you commit to trying this powerful 2-minute practice tomorrow morning? It costs nothing, requires no special tools, and holds the incredible potential to add years to your life. Have you genuinely expressed gratitude to your body today for all it tirelessly accomplishes? Or are you primarily focused on its perceived shortcomings? Your outlook can, quite literally, transform your physiology. Finally, we unveil habit number 8, cold face immersion. This is the 60-second reset you've likely never considered. What if you could reset your entire nervous system, dramatically improve your mood, and significantly lower your inflammation, all before breakfast, and in just 60 seconds? In the secluded mountain villages of Georgia and remote parts of Japan, researchers have observed a unique, yet consistently practiced ritual among the elderly. Morning cold water, facial immersion. These communities, renowned for their exceptionally high rates of healthy longevity, deliberately begin their day with something few of us would even contemplate: splashing cold water or completely immersing their faces in a bowl of cold water immediately after waking. Dr. Elena Ivanovich, a leading neurovascular researcher at the University of Kazani, Helsinki, explains, cold face immersion activates the mammalian dive reflex, a powerful parasympathetic response that immediately lowers heart rate, significantly increases vagal tone, and effectively shifts the body out of stress mode. It essentially tells your nervous system, you're safe, you're grounded, now heal. The observed effects are profound: reduced systemic inflammation, remarkably improved emotional regulation, and a notable boost in mental clarity. In clinical trials, older adults who diligently practiced cold water facial immersion daily experienced a measurable 23% reduction in cortisol levels and consistently reported better focus and emotional stability throughout their day. Take Robert, for instance, a 71-year-old former executive who had long struggled with chronic anxiety and debilitating morning brain fog. I used to wake up already on edge, he shared candidly. But after just a week of this cold face plunge, I felt like my body finally had an off switch for stress. My mornings are now clearer, calmer, and far more intentional. Here is your 60-second reset. Right after drinking your morning water, fill a bowl with cold water. Add ice if you can tolerate it for an enhanced effect. Then, lower your face into the water for 10 to 15 seconds. Come up, breathe slowly and deeply, and repeat this process once or twice. If full immersion isn't feasible, simply splashing cold water generously over your face for 60 seconds also works effectively. The key lies in the sudden temperature signal, which immediately flips your nervous system into a calm, profoundly restorative mode. It's free, it's simple, and it may well be the most overlooked tool for cellular resilience and emotional control. Will you try this tomorrow morning? Your nervous system is eagerly awaiting that powerful signal. Cold clarity might truly be the missing piece in your personal longevity ritual. Now, you fully understand the 8 transformative morning habits that could utterly revolutionize your health after 60 and dramatically enhance your chances of vibrantly joining the ranks of robust 90-year-olds. It's not about achieving perfection. Even consistently incorporating just 3 of these habits can significantly influence your health journey. Remember Walter, he began with just 2 habits and gradually included the others, experiencing profound benefits. Start your personal journey toward a healthier, more vibrant future today. Don't wait for some elusive, perfect moment that might never arrive. Your morning habits lay the very groundwork for a life of youthful vitality, or, tragically, the slow creep of accelerated aging. So ask yourself, which path will you choose? These habits aren't mere luxuries. They are fundamental, essential practices for anyone who genuinely aspires not just to live into their 90s, but to do so with vigor, unparalleled mental clarity, and a profound sense of purpose. Consider implementing one or more of these 8 transformative morning routines as early as tomorrow. Small, consistent changes made today can undeniably lead to significant, life-altering benefits in the long run. Whether it's embracing gentle physical activity, diligently practicing mindfulness, or consistently following a nutritious diet, each habit plays an utterly essential role in profoundly enhancing your overall well-being. Imagine looking back years from now, feeling immense gratitude for the pivotal decision you made this very moment. Your future self will undoubtedly appreciate the unwavering commitment to a healthier lifestyle and the incredible, life-affirming benefits that will follow. If you found these insights valuable, please don't hesitate to like this video and subscribe for more life-changing health secrets that many individuals, especially those over 60, might tragically remain unaware of. Embracing and sharing this journey holds the power to spark transformative changes, not only within your own life, but also profoundly in the lives of those dearest to you. As you embark on this remarkable path, consider extending this knowledge. Share this video with someone you cherish. It could be a truly life-affirming gift, one that adds both quality and precious years to their existence too. Now take a moment for profound reflection and ask yourself, are any of these 7 transformative morning rituals already a consistent part of your daily routine? If so, I would be genuinely delighted to hear about your personal experiences and the incredible benefits you've already noticed in the comments section below. By courageously sharing your journey, we can collectively inspire and wholeheartedly support one another in forging lasting, positive changes that elevate us all.